Alright, hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to do the very easy wrong warp glitch that will allow you to access any dungeon whenever you want. So first, you want to come just to the left of Hyrule Castle up until you find this waypoint, which is the entrance to the Lost Woods. You're going to use beds to climb up these trees, and go to the left until you see this big one. You couldn't miss it. Then you want to pull out a sign, and position it like so. Hold ZL to target onto the sign, and walk left and press A at the right time to get to the top. Now, if you looked at the sides of the fog, like the fog kind of surrounding the whole screen, you'll see it sort of flash, it'll go away and then come back. That's how you know that once you clear this text box with A or B, you will instantly void out. And so the reason why this is useful is because once you clear the text box, if you press minus at just the right time, that was too early, you can enter the map, and then the fade out will happen. Now from here, if you look on the bottom right, you can see in the minimap, I'm walking around, and then of course, on the map, I control it. And so from here, if you were to press A on any waypoint, and then press minus, to actually open the map and select any waypoint you want. Just select another waypoint, highlight warp, and then press D-pad right and immediately start mashing A. I'm not sure if that worked, but if you time it correctly, you will be warped to another waypoint, which you did not select. This was the one I selected because I did it incorrectly, but the overruled waypoints are not very useful. So now I'm going to show you how to warp to dungeons. This one has a little bit more of a setup to it. So get back on top of the trees, place the sign, get the void out, glitched map, and now hover over the waypoint for the first dungeon. Press A on the waypoint and then hold L, and then select A again to warp. Do not let go of L until I give the signal, or else it just cancels just like that. You can spin while you're like this, so that's nice, and you can use the minimap to guide you. You want to go up to where Try is, talk to him, and say, yes, please, I would love to go back to a place that's not useful to me anymore. After the game fades back in, you want to wait until you see your minimap, then press minus, D-pad left, select the waypoint, press A, and now you can let go of L, wait a moment, press minus to open the map, press D-pad left to open another map, and now you select a waypoint and perform the rest of the glitch. What waypoint you pick now determines where you warp. I'm going to use Jabal Ruins as the first example. I'm going to go to the Stilled World, so I'm going to pick the Oasis waypoint right here. So I'm going to hover over it. I'm going to make sure it's hovered over warp, and then press D-pad right and quickly mash A. And I got it. You can see the page turn over to another page, and then you get the little warp animation, and that's how you know you got it. And then, of course, here I am in the Jabal Waters. It really is that simple. It's a few somewhat precise timings. It can be a little bit tricky to get the timing with the sign at first, but after you do it a few times, it becomes pretty simple. Then you just gotta find the right timing for pressing A and then minus, or B, it doesn't matter, I use A. Then make sure you hold L during the entirety of the glitch, and this will work for, so far, every dungeon, and there are several different waypoints as well. You can even use this glitch, like speedrunners do, to go to the end of the game. So you want to select it literally any waypoint, it actually doesn't matter. You want to do this one because it's closest to you, but if I were to select this one way up here, A, let go of L, wait a moment to make sure that the menu finally closed. Press minus and then D-pad left to get to this menu. I'm going to select this waypoint, just upper right of Hyrule Castle. D-pad right, spam A. Got it. And just like that, you're warped to Noel's body. And then this is on my challenge file, so I'm already pretty advanced in here, but I think seeing the amount of echoes I have is pretty clear, and also the amount of triangles on try, that this glitch can send you anywhere. If you want to see how to get to each dungeon individually, I will send a link to the Google Doc with all of the warp points, and then you can just copy the exact same execution, except you pick a different waypoint when it's time to actually press D-pad right and mash A for the warp. Hopefully you found this helpful. It's pretty simple. With just a little bit of practice, I was able to get it in like 10 minutes, and now it's like second nature. Happy glitching.